What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Fight. Today we're going to jump in and take a look at some new content that they've added for the game in the Hawkeye update. Start this off by telling you guys that the update is still mired by bugs galore. I mean, bugs are all over the place in this game. The most noticeable is the networking hiccups that's happening with the game. They're not planning on extending fixes from what it seems like on the server, on the forums, until the next update. I don't think that people are going to be happy with that. But let's jump in. Let's look at some new content that they've basically added inside the game, which is the Shield Archive. So I'm going to rate this probably about a 6 out of 10 in terms of what they're doing, mostly because I like the fact that they're giving us ways to level up content inside the game, basically like to level up our players, and they're increasing the power creep by enabling you to just do things like playing the game and sitting on farming missions essentially, right? So what I mean by that is there's going to be a number of rewards that are available for you here, and all you need to do is go and collect these items from their locations and then combine those in order to complete the progression bar. Fairly simple. So for instance, like Captain America's shield, you can get those from dispatch missions 3.1 to 3.5. So you can essentially just set your character on auto repeat inside dispatch missions, so that way you can collect all 10 of Captain America's shields. Now what you're looking to complete this for is to get these rewards over here. So at 30% completion of the bar, you'll get the Norn Stones of Chaos. At 60%, you'll get the black antimatter, and then at 100% completion, you'll collect an increased instinct critical rate plus 75. You can then see what those shield archive effects are that are being applied to all of your characters. So this is like squad-based leveling. Now the comparative for me would be like companion system inside Marvel Future Revolution, right? Is your companions add you these buffs in these minute ways, and they're giving it to your squad overall. So that's what it is. So let's take a look at some of the rewards, because some of the rewards are good, some of the rewards are bad, and I'll explain what I mean about that by looking at this first shield. So you can see right here, Captain America's shield, just go hunt it down. Right now, for some of the rewards, once they get into the green, blue, rare, like I'm gonna call these like rare, epic, mythic, legendary tiers and stuff like that, they give you multiple of ways of completing them. So like with Stark's arc reactor, you can go to the location, which is the normal story mode, and farm missions 4.1 through 4.2 in order to try to get them. You can, well, this looks like this is messed up because it should just be 2 instead of the 1. So 4. So it looks like mission number 4.1 and 4.2 you can get them from. Otherwise, you can combine data, and this is going to give them. So this is kind of the part where we get a little funny, right? Because ain't no way people trying to give up, you know, Odin's blessings in order to get these items, you know, to get an arc reactor that's going to get you Norn Stones of Chaos, black antimatter, and a 75% critical rate increase. This is the part where you kind of get to see that, you know, nah, nobody's gonna do that. Like realistically, nobody's gonna do that, not for these rewards, unless you just have, you know, the blubberiest of blubberiest whales who have those things on hand. So first level Earth's Strongest Heroes, overall the reward here is the critical rate, because the Norn Stones of Chaos and the black antimatter are relatively easy to obtain. At stage 2 here, you can see what I'm saying by this, and you see these all location achievements, and you basically gonna unlock attack increase and dodge rate by 100, along with some Titan component packs of 200. Those are pretty good rewards. Don't worry, I'm getting to it. So next up, we have to collect some of these items, and you can see again, it wants me to combine data, but you can see where it wants me to combine data. It wants me to give over balance Odin's blessings in order to get these. Sadly, I have to say that the rewards are not reflective of me giving over my Odin's blessings for this. Not with 100 Mcron crystals, and definitely not with defense increase instinct. That is not worth it, guys. So you see where I'm like teeter-tottering between this is good, this is bad, right? Because when we look at some of the, now granted here, we don't have to give over our Odin's blessings for this. We can just simply go to the location, which is story normal, the 5-1 battle, and we can hopefully get 3 of those items, right? But it's going to get worse. Well, not worse, but it's going to change here in a second. At this level right here, we're getting BAM and Nornstones, fine. At this level now, we have the ability to combine data. You can see I've completed this one, right? So I'm at 6% here for the completion total of this, and you can see the Eye of Agamotto is basically completed and dispatch missions, right? So now as we go down, I want you to start paying attention to some of the rewards. They kind of stay the same with some, you know, minor boosts to instincts, and not necessarily a bad thing inside here. You know, like we got some Imcron crystals, but the main thing that we're looking at is the rewards that are going to be supplied to our team overall, right? Especially if you're like a conquest player or something like that, right? Here we go at Intergalactic Outlaw. You can now see where the power saving mode theme, I really wanna, which Luna Snow is there, being featured. So completing this stage is going to get you Luna Snow's power saving theme mode. I feel like this is the thing that's causing the majority of the issues inside the game, though I can't speak on that directly. But you can see that we're getting some better bonuses here to instinct overall inside here. But I want you to pay attention now as we start to go through these, because it is going to get a little bit ridiculous here. And I'll show you what I mean. Is because, for instance, this ultimate nullifier, which I will say is at like the mythic tier, right? In order for me to get this ultimate nullifier, I don't have a location that I can farm this through. I have to actually combine data. I have to actually combine data in order to collect this item. And here goes where it gets bad, is that the item that you're asking me to combine is a CTP. You want me as a player to combine a CTP. That's right, a CTP. This is these have roughly probably about a 5,000 to 7,000, I think, crystal value. You're asking me to give 7,000 crystals away essentially to get this ultimate nullifier, which would enable me to get a 350 defense increase. Yeah, this is where we start to get a little weird inside here. Like, you can start to see that ultimately the way that's going to pan out is that the players who are going to be able to generate those kind of things are not going to be free-to-play players. A free-to-play player trying to play through this game and use this mode gets over here and they get a, you know, CTP of rage, because that's what this is, a CTP of rage. You ain't giving that away to get 350 increased defense. That's not something you're giving away. Just, I can't believe my dimension rifts. I really don't play lower stage dimension rifts inside here. And this starts to happen quite a bit inside of here. Well, not as much as you think it is, but let's take a look at them. So this one does have a location inside of it. Why they feel that that one was so needed to be what it was, I have no clue, but there was another one inside here. You can see some of the rewards overall. Here it is. So Sentinel programming, this one's not so bad in terms of what you're asking me for. It's a 30% increase and you'll get that critical damage. So watch this. We'll just do this and we'll combine all of those because that's easy enough to give over to me. And so I've got Sentinel programming now at 25%. Really, mother suckers? Y'all really gonna play me out like that? Meanwhile, I gotta go hunt down these bastards. You punk mother suckers. Now, I know I do have one of these, so let's say okay, and let's combine that inside there. Because this is what I mean, guys. The game is legitimately borking right now. You got to be kidding me. It is. This is not the state that the game should have been released in. And that Marvel Future Fight team, you need to do something, because this is terrible. Nobody should be subjected to trying to play through all of the network disconnects. I've had this happen now in here. I've had it happen inside World Boss. I've had it happen. And so there is some severe underlying issues with this update. And I almost feel like it's sabotage at this point. Like, you know, we're rolling into the 7th year anniversary of the game coming up here shortly, and this cannot be the current state of the game. I don't know what they have on the horizon that they needed to put into this update that has broken it in the way that it has. I hope that there's some big major changes for the game that are coming that, you know, we just don't see, that the coding has really screwed up. But the fact that they've said that they don't intend to fix this until the next update is concerning. I want you to notice how long it's taken for the game to load in. This is just absolutely insane. I don't know what's going on with this game, and I feel really bad about this as well, because, and I'm showing you guys this in real time as I record it, and I'm not trying to go past it in recording, because I want to be honest and legit with you guys. I've already gone through their troubleshooting steps where they said, hey, you know what, let's do this, let's do that, where we push out, delete the game, reinstall the game, delete the app web view, delete. They had so much changes that they wanted us to do in order to try to fix this, and it's not fixing it. It's still pretty terrible. Like, whatever they've done to their services and servers, it's pretty damn bad right now. Yeah, it's pretty bad. This might not log back in. You gotta be kidding me with this shit. This might not log back in. It legitimately might not log back in. Wow. Wow, this is terrible. So I'm looking at the issues right now inside here, and the funny thing is that they have essentially this list of bugs that we know have known issues. The issues of enhancing is broken, it give you a net error. The issue of craft results is broken. The issue of the auto repeat for story mode, I've seen that. The this error pop-up has appeared for the ISO 8. Now supposedly that they're saying change the language to English in the settings language screen. Delete the Marvel Future application after access, change the device language to English, reconnect the game, and download and update data again. This is their fix to it now, as opposed to all of these stuff down here. And I'm like, yo, that didn't fix anything. This is working. We're still stuck at checking update. But essentially, there you guys go. That's the Shield archive screen that we basically had, the Shield archive content in there. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm playing the game in reserve mode right now, where I'm just completing what I need to complete, trying to create content for you guys with it, but it is beyond borking at this point. All right, guys, until next time, peace.